A river once changed the fate of the world, the Rubicon River. So, what does this Rubicon River have to do with President Trump? Let's dig deep into this connection and uncover the truth beneath it. In ancient Rome, crossing this shallow river with your army meant only one thing: war. In 49 BC, one of the most powerful generals of the Roman Empire, Julius Caesar, stood at the edge of the Rubicon, returning victorious from Gaul. The Senate had ordered him to enter Rome unarmed, but Caesar chose defiance over obedience. He was commanding a single legion called Legion 13, and to reach Rome, he crossed the Rubicon from Cisalpine Gaul into Italy. By doing so, he knowingly violated the imperium law and made armed conflict inevitable. And with one sentence, he marked history. Alea iacta est. The die is cast. This was not just a military move. It was a psychological, social, and political rupture. From that moment on, there was no turning back for Caesar. He had defied Rome, and that step would either destroy him or make him one of the most powerful figures in history. That's why today, when we speak of the Rubicon Threshold, we're not just talking about a geographical boundary, we're talking about the irreversible nature of decisions. In psychology, this is known as the Rubicon model, a concept describing how once a person makes a decision, they shift from deliberation into action. But this is not just a story from the past. This concept reappears again and again in modern times, across politics, business, social media, and civil movements. Because there are moments in life when you simply can't turn back. Nelson Mandela. He spent 27 years in prison for his struggle against racial apartheid. He crossed his Rubicon in the courtroom, faced with the question, peaceful resistance or armed struggle? He chose the former. That choice cost him nearly 3 decades of his life. But when he was released, the people of South Africa embraced him. He became president. For Mandela, crossing the Rubicon meant earning a place in the heart of a nation. Lula da Silva, the first leader from Brazil's working class. He was imprisoned on corruption charges, but time revealed the political nature of the accusations. He crossed his Rubicon in prison. After his release, he was re-elected president. Society didn't just forgive him, they rewarded him. Donald Trump. In the 2016 election, he emerged as an outsider challenging the Washington establishment. But his true Rubicon moment came before the 2024 election. In July, at a rally in Pennsylvania, he was targeted by a gunman. The bullet grazed his head. Blood on his ear, he was escorted off stage. The entire world watched it unfold live. That image was etched into the public's memory. People no longer saw Trump as just a politician, but as a survivor, someone under attack. This made emotional connection easier. A surge in polls confirmed it. The Man of the People slogan was no longer just rhetoric, it was blood-stained reality. And in November, Trump was re-elected. Some say the attack revived his campaign. Others say he would have won anyway. But everyone agreed on one thing: the attack was a threshold, and Trump crossed it. In light of all this, what would be an example of a Rubicon moment that could happen in the future? The Rubicon is no longer just a river, it's a choice, a test of courage, the decision not to back down, to either win or be destroyed. Every political figure faces this moment at least once in their career. Some cross the Rubicon, some hesitate on the shore, but to cross it is to make a decision with no return. And perhaps the real question is this: why does a society first declare someone its enemy, only to later hail them as a hero? And when your Rubicon comes, will you have the courage to cross it?